Hey guys, Brad here. Before we get into today's video, I just want to say yes, I know my hair is absolutely atrocious. I gotta get a haircut. My hair is out of control. So just ignore the bad hair for this one. But we are going to get into an interesting topic today. I'm going to start doing these kind of discussion-esque videos here and there to kind of fill in some of the gaps from some of the reviews and stuff like that. Just because those videos take a long-ass time to edit, and this is something I can bang out in an hour or two. So this one's going to be just a discussion video, and it's going to be about cartoon reboots. Now, as you know, there was a trailer that dropped semi recently for a cartoon involving a certain 80s cartoon character. Yeah, they're doing a new Thundercats, which kind of boggles my mind, because it's like, Thundercats of all things, really? I mean, they attempted this in 2011, and apparently it was a good show, but no one watched it. Including me. I completely forgot about it. So I guess the discussion in this video is going to be a few different topics, but it's going to center around why aren't cartoon reboots working. First, I want to talk about, can a cartoon reboot work? And my answer to that is absolutely yes. I think there seems to be a couple things in mind for a cartoon reboot to work. The first thing being, it has to have a good writing staff. Meaning it has to have people who know of the show, have a knowledge of the show, and as a bonus, people that are fans of the show, of the original show. Because if you have people on your writing team that are fans of the show and have a good knowledge of the show, then your reboot just becomes that much better. You know, it can be somewhat like the original, it'll respect the original, and it can be put out to a wide variety of audiences and just kind of please the majority, which is really what you want with a reboot, especially if it's something a lot of people hold a nostalgic value to. Now, the second thing is the animation. Now, for a reboot to work, I just think you have to have animation. While it can look different, I still gotta be able to look at the screen and feel like I am looking at these characters from before. And I'm just gonna throw out an example, and it's gonna sound shocking, but an example to me that did the animation right is the Powerpuff Girls 2016 show. Now, yes, while the writing of this show is just absolutely awful, there's like outdated memes and twerking. I do have to give them credit where credit is due, and the animation looks good. I look at this, or good enough anyways. I look at this show and I look, okay, these look like the Powerpuff Girls. This looks like they took an old show, reformatted it, and made it more modern looking, but still kept the characters similar to how they looked. And for me personally, for reboot to work, I think that's what you need to do. Now, another thing to mention is, if you really can't get a reboot of a show to work, I think a better method to go with, instead of doing a full-blown reboot, is just continuing the show. An example of this is the Samurai Jack Season 4. You know, it was years after, and instead of rebooting the show, they decided, let's just do a Season 4, as the show never really had much of an ending anyways. So it worked really, really well in that regard. And I think if you can't reboot a show properly, just continue the old one. You know, do another season. As long as you can bring back a lot of the original voice actors, a lot of the original writers, and you're able to make a solid new season. I don't know why I was about to say fourth season. That's great. I think with some shows that might not be the best idea, but there are a lot of shows out there. I think if you want to come back and do a fourth season, why do I keep saying fourth season? Come back and do a new season, that is absolutely cool. Yeah, but I'm not against reboots either, as long as they're done right. Now, to obviously the question that's the title of the video, why aren't reboots working these days? Now, aside from the DuckTales reboot, which, although I haven't seen it, it's apparently really, really good. Most cartoon reboots tend to not be seen so kindly among viewers' eyes. Mostly on the Cartoon Network. You know, not to throw some shade, but it seems like the Cartoon Network reboots aren't in the best of light. But I do have, I think I have the explanation here, and it seems like the corporate executives and stuff are trying to pander to the kids watching too much. Now, I understand, you know, most of your viewing audience is going to be kids of this generation, so you do want to appeal to them to try and keep them watching. I get that. However, a lot of it just comes off cringy, and a lot of it just comes off. It's like I've seen, you know, some of Teen Titans Go. I've seen a very small amount of Powerpuff Girls reboot, and I get the vibe of like I'm watching a show that was made by a dad who thinks he's the shit, but really is just cringy as hell type of thing. You know, they're trying to appeal to kids too much, and they're not focusing on the writing or the story at all, almost. You know, there's that, I think, is the big issue with doing reboots currently, is there's way too much pandering to the kids. And I think if you want to do a proper reboot, you gotta do some solid writing, and you just gotta make a good story, honestly, that's it. You know? I think even kids watching, you know, unless they're completely fucking brain dead, you know, wouldn't mind a reboot with a good story. You know, I don't think you need to put in all these stupid memes and twerking and all this other bullshit into these reboots to make them appeal to kids, honestly. You know, I think if you're gonna do a reboot right, just strong writing, decent animation, you can make it look different than the original, but try to keep, you know, the general design similar. Like the DuckTales reboot, or even though the writing was terrible, Powerpuff Girls reboot. And just go from there, because you could possibly create a really good reboot that way. And if you really can't create a reboot, just continue the show, do a new season. But to sum it up, yeah, I think that is why reboots aren't working right now, because corporate execs just feel like they have to pander to kids way too much and are trying way too hard to pander to them by throwing in stupid memes and all this other garbage. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna do it for this video. It's kind of a discussion video. Do you agree or disagree with me? Let me know down below. I love reading your comments and answering comments. You know, you can agree with me or disagree with me as much as you want. You can think I'm absolutely right. You can think I am completely stupid and out of my freaking mind. So let me know down below. And any questions you want to ask, leave them down below too. Also remember to hit that subscribe button and that like button and bell me for notifications. Because you know that subscribe button seems to do almost nothing now. Let's be fucking honest here. So, thanks for watching, and I'm going to be doing more videos like this soon. We got more reviews on the way. I'm also going to be getting back into conspiracy theories. In fact, I'm going to be revisiting an old conspiracy theory I did that's kind of become a bit of a view hound on my channel, if I have to sum it up. It did pretty good in views in terms of my channel, so I want to revisit it because there's more information now that I got. And I think it's worth revisiting at this point. So that'll come out, I don't know when, because I'm only putting videos out now when they're done. I'm not scheduling anything anymore. It's less stressful that way, and I have more fun doing videos that way. So anyways, that's enough of me blabbing. If you guys enjoyed this, I already said all that. Alright, we'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.